Hello everyone, my name is Muir, and this is Starsector Big Ship Energy. So, currently, there's a pirate raid showing up in about 5 days, and they are going to find us quite prepared for them. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with our colonies in the meantime. Maybe there's something we can upgrade. So, can we make you a high command so you get nice, big, beefy fleets? It costs 150,000? Okay. Sounds good. Let's do it. So, we will upgrade that to a high command, and we should be able to start. Our base should be. Our system should be much more well defended. Okay, so we can't upgrade anything except for that, and we can't afford that. So I think we've done everything we can here, actually. So the only other thing for us to do would be to found more colonies and just fully colonize this system. Then we have a nice, well-defended system. And all of them would eventually have high commands and star fortresses. So they would be quite powerful. Concerned woman on the table. So what? She needs too much fuel. She needs too much in the way of storage. It's got a shortage. Storage. Let's look at our ships. So these two, I don't know what it is with them. They don't seem to do a particularly good job of fighting with this loadout. I like them to be linked. Simply because that seems to work a bit better for me. Because the entire idea is that they're striked. But the AI seems to spend way too much time actually jumped in. So I think for the AI, we need to invert these two. And yeah, that might work better for the AI because Flux is just natively dissipating faster, so maybe they're more capable. Let's call this AI Striker. Yeah, we'll save that over here. So we'll make these both AI Strikers and see how they do in the coming battles. Now, I didn't see a medium-sized... Is this literally what I was going to say? I didn't see a medium-sized Reaper torpedo, and there it is. Well, what do you know? Alright then. So how much more is that? It's 8 more. So we make those Reapers, and this would be Reapers as well, so we'd have to lose some more points as well. Okay. Sounds good. And so the Reaper torpedo launcher would transfer zones, burst PD. No, we're gonna put that on there. So how does this one work? What does it do? Single powerful system launched at 2 of the magazine, usually carrying 5 Reaper torpedoes. Okay, so I'll get 10 Reaper torpedoes out of that, and 10 out of the other one. Okay, so that's good. So it does 200 damage, 2,000 damage against shields, and 8,000 damage against armor. Very nice. Wait. We do have another one. We have plenty. So let's go ahead and just need to get down to that, and then we can slap another Reaper launcher on there. Reaper launchers will be on the same group. And okay, looks good. That should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna make that. We're gonna name this. I guess we'll name it Death. Reaper Doom. Doom Reaper, I guess. So let's do that. That might be a bit too many. Like, we might get more mileage out of something else up here. Like, instead of Reaper torpedoes, we put something like salamanders on there, or not harpoons, but sabots or something. Maybe put 2 of these on there. But I think the Reapers actually do a pretty good job right now, so we're gonna leave them there. Okay, and plus, I mean, the biggest problem we have is killing capital ships, so yeah. What about the 7th? I really wish this was like an alphabetical order, because then it would be really easy to find stuff. So what do? They do 4 times 5, so that they do 200 times 5. So 1,000 damage to shields. They do 2,000 damage to shields. They do a lot of EMP damage as well. So this would allow us to take the shields down on some of those other ships, because we're not playing the Harbinger right now, so we need some way to take down the enemy's shields if we can't get around them or something. That would basically mean if we're playing against a high-tech enemy. So this would give us a total of 6 missiles instead of 2. Give ourselves a little bit more versatility, maybe. There's only 2 available though. Yeah, we only have 2 sabots amongst everything. Okay, sounds good. Let's just stick with the Doom Reaper for now. Yeah, let's just stick with that for now. And the weapons groups, those are already done, so we don't need to worry about that. And I suppose let's just hang out and wait for this pirate fleet to show up. They'll be here in 3 days, supposedly. Let's just go out there and wait for them. And, you know, let's just say hello, and when they arrive, let's kill them all. I hear it really gets funny whenever you have a planet that you can just jump right on top of, because the pirates just materialize and jump you. There is only one way out of here, though, which makes some of this a little bit more complex. What is that? Pirates, maybe? What is that? Pirate raiders? Well, we can't have that. What is this? The hegemony? Oh, it's the hegemony. That's fine. You can put them. I agree to let you kill yourself. Let's go jump these raiders. You're running from me. Why are you running from me? Come here. Alright, let's engage them and slaughter every single last one of them. Alright, as always, I'm going to go after the enemy carriers if I see any. I think there are some carriers in this fleet. It's mostly just a bunch of small ships, though. Alright. I love being able to do that. That's just hilarious to me. And these little bombers, let's just put one right there. No, another one there. Right, well, we need to blow up some flux, so let's do that. And then let's make our way over to these carriers so we can kill them. Oh no! It's not great to be this carrier back here because he's about to get torpedoed. Right? Oh, I see. They're group 1 now. Okay. Sounds good. Let's blow up our flux. And then let's go and torpedo this guy next. It still is my favorite whenever the enemy kills themselves. There we go. It's really nice just being able to delete them. Being able to delete carriers. Alright, so... I wonder, can I get him to just charge at me? Because if I can just put a bunch of mines in his way. It'll be hilarious. He'll kill himself. Come on, come after me. You know you want to. Come on, charge, charge. I'm waiting for you to charge. Come on, it'll be great. I guess he's not going to charge. For me. Alright, so he has shields that will allow him to angle them at will. So that means the Harbingers are better at killing him than I am. But with enough torpedoes, it doesn't matter. So let's go and finish off the rest down here. How is he doing, by the way? Not well. He should just be wrecking that guy, but he's not. Alright, so burn off our flux. And let's go. Oh well. Alas. Talk about overkill. Yeah, I guess those, they're just not very good at piloting harbingers. They might be better at piloting dooms. Like, what is he doing? What is he... I mean, there is that he's doing. That's good, at least. Wow. Alright, note to self. Like, just have the AI fly afflictors. Just holy crap. It's that or have the AI fly dooms. I don't know. But they are very bad at flying harbingers. They don't know how to use them. Okay, so pirouettes in space. Oh! Well, we're gonna have to parry them. Not parry, but pursue them. Let's have him do it. I'm just gonna pilot him and kill the enemy off. But yeah, no, I don't think the AI actually knows how to use the Harbinger as I build it. So I'll look if I can if I can find a Harbinger that the AI is actually good with, and see if there's anything we can do with that. But yeah, they're not good with Harbingers as I make them. Maybe they're better if the Harbinger is... Jeez, I don't even know. Okay. So he's nice and far ahead. We don't want him to escape if we can manage it, so let's quickly go up there and try to kill him. Hopefully I don't see that huge glow of his engines or the map stops scrolling up before we get to him. And it does indeed look like he will not escape. That's all of them. So, oh, we were right next to the edge. Alright, so only one ship escaped. Let's recover our ship that they evidently can't pilot properly. And I believe that means that now that raid fails. It's fine with me. Yep. Alright, so... yeah, the officers do a great job with the afflictors as I make them. They don't do a good job with the harbingers. They have no idea what they're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all of these away. Okay, let's go to the resource stockpile. Let's drop all of that off. And what can we buy? So Chalcedon and Epiphany both want supplies. Let's repair our ships. Chalcedon wants fuel, so does Umbra. I think we fought some pirates in Umbra. Oh, Kuar also wants fuel as well. So we'll take lots of fuel that we have. We'll take everything we can carry. And we can sell lots of marines at Chalcedon and Epiphany, so that works for us. What else can we get our hands on? So Kuar wants 200 of this. We will take that. Epiphany wants 800 of these. Kuar wants these at a profit of 400. And let's see, Sindria wants those at a 2 credit profit. Nice. Wouldn't be worth it. Alright, and like that, I suppose we'll take the rest of the supplies that we can carry, and we will make our way, dropping off as many people as we don't need, so we can hire more. Let's get down to like 63. Okay. Oh, they're not even piloted. Who's our best officer? You're level 20, so we'll put you in charge of that one. You are level, whatever. So I assume it's going in descending order. Okay, so first off is Kuar in Asconia. But Kuar wants... yeah, Kuar wants supplies. So Kuar wants these two. So we're just going to put them over there. Epiphany wants drugs. And fuel and supplies. Well, it doesn't want supplies. Okay, looks good. Who also wants this? Volturn. But that's not a good price. Alright, to Kuar in Asconia. Alright, so what do you like about us going and what do you guys think about us going and just hunting down the enemy with just a handful of ships? It's kind of crazy what you can do with a phase ship if you have an idea of what you're doing. I will say it seemed a bit more fun to play the smaller phase ships than the bigger ones, oddly enough. I mean, the bigger phase ship has its cool abilities and stuff, but it kind of just is what it is, I guess. Okay, so we need a hefty profit there. Now Epiphany wants drugs, and it will pay a lot for them. It wants 400 drugs. Now I think Chalcedon, well, Umbra wants drugs. We pay that much. Ah, yes. Volturn also wants marines, so let's go to Volturn. Oh, nice. We can sell fuel here, and we can sell supplies here as well. So now let's go to Volturn, where we can sell Marines. And hopefully we won't be pulled over by the fuzz. Doesn't look like it. Do they want drugs? They do want drugs, but not for a good price. Volturn wants fuel. They will sell us supplies. Will they sell us more? Oh, they'll also buy Marines. That's right. Okay, so let's now make our way to Umbra. Just avoid any possible fuzz. And so let's find out if we killed too many people, too many enemies for Umbra to want to trade with us. Let's see, they will trade with us, so that's good. They want drugs, but Epiphany will pay more for them, but we have a lot of drugs. What else can we get? We can sell supplies to them. We can sell fuel to them. Let's buy Marines. We can buy these for relatively cheap, so let's buy about 100 or so. That is also into Calcedon. Let's see, it's Epiphany that wants this. So Epiphany just wants 400, so let's sell all but 400. So that needs to go there, actually. And do they want these? Not for a good price. Alright, so I think that's everything. We can buy more Marines. Okay. And we could buy more crew. We can get them for cheapest at Umbra and then second cheapest at Calcedon. We already sold them fuel, right? Yes. So, getting a lot out of it, we still make a teeny tiny amount of money. So, let's now make our way to Epiphany and then Calcedon. The fuzz had me worried for a second. Okay, so Epiphany. Leave that transponder off because we are fueling the religious terrorists. And let's see what we get. The custodes? The custodes? I think it's custodes. Okay, so we'll sell that, we'll sell this, sell lots of that. And we'll sell them. Alright, so done and done. Let's make our way to Calcedon, where we're going to make a lot of money again. That transponder off as we jump right in, and let's see how we do. I think we might have just beat the people who were going to sell this stuff to them, by the way. So they want 1,000 units. Yeah, we can swing that. We'll take all of their new employees. And what else can we get? We could get food, but we make food, so we don't need to buy more. Okay, I think we're still at war with the hegemony. Alright, so we have made a very healthy chunk of a change. So Duzak, what can you show me? Show me something good. Come on. Industries. So here they have the battle station, they have the ground defenses. They need people and marines, I think. Sounds good. So her civilians at 10, ours is lower. So we'll need to upgrade that way. We can do that from here? Alright, well let's do that then. Let's see. We might as well update. Is this just okay? So we might as well make these heavy batteries as well while we're at it. What can we do? That's currently being upgraded. That is a megaport. Okay, and you're just about to turn a little bigger. And how's this one doing? Let's growth incentive it so that grows faster. Alright, so there goes all our money again. Let's go see if we can find some more afflictors. Because, or we could just go buy more. We could just go buy some dooms. I mean, that could work as well. Maybe the AI is better with dooms. I am somewhat skeptical, but maybe they are. Maybe they're really good with dooms. So let's make our way to Majek. So let's go to Nova Maxoff so that we can buy lots of fuel. And is there a bounty anywhere? That's the big question. No system bounty yet. So let's go ahead and make our way to Nova Maxios. I suppose we could attack the hegemony again. That could be fun. Alright, so we'll keep this on for now. Where is Tristina? It's over there. Yeah, I guess that works. Oh no! We have lost all our money! Alright, so they would like to sell us that, and we'll take the fuel. Let's see, we can take Marines as well, but not at a good cost actually. So we'll take those two. We have a bunch of people now, and we can sell those people for a hefty profit. Hey, there we go. It's not an amazing profit, but it basically paid for our... basically paid for these two. The stuff we bought. What about ships? Do they have any afflictors? Because the AI seems to work better with afflictors. No. Alright. What about over here at the Kanta's Den? Okay, awesome. So, these guys, what do they have that we want? They have a they're deficient in supplies. They have all the fuel they could need. We'll buy it because it's going to be at a better price than buying it from our colonies. And that's about it. What about ships? Do they have any afflictors that we might want? You know, there's also the thing where maybe if we had a lot of harbingers, then it wouldn't be a problem. Maybe it's that the enemy is not getting swarmed enough, and as such they're able to focus on ships. I'll have to test that out in between episodes, but we'll see where it goes. Okay, so that's everything I could get from them. What about Trubicina? Tibicina, not true. What is he doing? Disengaging from the contest den. Hey, contest den is big. I mean, it's over here. Alright, so there is a system bounty on Naraka. So maybe if I kill the hegemony fleets and the pirate fleets, the faction loss will balance out. Who knows? Let's see. Ah, a nice afflictor. We'll take it. And then we have to go home. Because we... Oh, well, what do you know? We don't have to go home. Hello, you. Refit to this. Excellent. Alright. So we repair our ships, and what else can we buy here on the black market? Supplies are expensive, fuel is cheaper than usual. We could buy drugs, but no one wants drugs right now. Well, no one that's close. So, are we still at war with hegemony? Yes. Come on, Tretakion. Okay. So there's just those hostilities that are still going on. Yeah, hostilities. Okay. Very nice. So there's a personal thing over there for them. What about the hegemony? They are at war with almost everyone, aren't they? So there's the system bounty at Naraka. Don't quite want to go there and fight all of them right now. Let's go buy supplies. Right. So I know that one of these just became a 5. You did. So what can we get on you next? So you have farmland, which is bad, moderate ore deposits, and abundant organics. So let's get you doing mining next. So this will do food and organics. The mining will. So then after that, our fourth one will probably be light industry. Yeah. Then we'll put a star fortress on it and start making drugs. Because drugs are, I mean, big fleet faction. Big ship faction. Alright, so on the next one, let's see how you're doing over here. Markedly worse. So, our spaceport will almost be done. And the accessibility is causing some problems. So the hostilities are making things a little harder. But this will increase it by 50%, so it'll get back up above 100. So we'll be good to go at that point. Okay, so as soon as this one turns over, we want to make it a military base. How much does that cost? A lot. A lot that we don't have. That's one. And there's no system bounties that we can participate in. So what can we trade? Kuar wants 400 supplies. Kani wants fuel. They have a demand of 500. So we can double our investment on that. Kuar and Volturn both want 1,000 fuel. How much are you selling fuel for? Expensive? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I'd actually be able to make it back. That's the only real problem there. So, instead, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Arcadia. No, we're going to go to Food, Ore, and Organics. And then we're going to get a lot of Marines. And we are going to start raiding the hegemony again. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so let's do this. All the money. It's big ship action, big ship action. Yeah, we are pretty beefy here right now. We're getting ready to get a lot more beefy. Okay, sweet. So I guess we'll just keep these. Let's sort. And then what resources can I take? There's these, but there's no one to really take them to. Kuar will take them, so we'll just... yeah, we'll take it. Kuar also wants fuel, as does Volturn, and they will buy at a profit. The Volturn wants Marines, so we'll take all the Marines. Kuar also wants heavy weapons, but we don't have that many. Okay. So to Volturn we go. And then we will make all the money. So if you've never used phase ships before, after watching this playthrough, would you play a lot of phase ships now? That you've seen what they can do? Okay, so they are being raided right now. So that makes sense why they want all this stuff. And we will buy their supplies. They would like drugs, and okay. Let's just help them like us more. Wow, you sir are suicidal. Okay. Let's just join the battle. There's not many of them, so what we're going to do, and they do seem to be running, so... No, are they running? Yeah, they are running. So we're just going to have... like you go in. Have these two attack. Well, we're going to have him attack because then he gets experience. And I'm going to take control of that ship. So, let's go kill all of the enemies. Chasing them down, slaughtering all of them. There can be no survivors. You know the rules, and so do I. commando ship goes back to attack. Oh no, they're going to steal my keel. Well, I can't have that now, can I? Watch. Oh no! Right, are they all dead? I think they're all dead. Excellent. Let's just claim victory. Don't want any of it. Take all the stuff. They all like us. Alright, and we leveled up. So if I recall, we were going to go with hull damage being repaired. Yeah, we're gonna go with recovered ships, maybe, and how is this for sure that we need to? Oh, that's right, because it's gonna cost us like 4 points to get there anyway. So yes, that is fine. This guy is engaged in battle. Let's go ahead and join. But they're letting him leave. Oh, how nice. We could join the battle. Doesn't really make us a whole lot of money though. So let's see what's going on. So what can we do here? Let's see if we can... So where else can we sell stuff? So Chalcedon and Epiphany both want supplies again. Chalcedon wants fuel, Umbra wants fuel. And I would like to recoup as much as I can here and there. So... Okay. And do you guys have any afflictors that I can buy? You do. I'll take it. You have the crappy version of it though. But whatever, the crappy version is still a version that is workable. Okay, so we'll put you in charge of that. Oh, also, are there any freelance officers? He's cautious. Let's not go with cautious. Alright, to Umbra. So we just killed some pirates. So they're not going to trade with us. So instead, we need to just go to Epiphany and then Chalcedon. Alright, off we go. Into the great beyond. Alright, so Epiphany, they want drugs and they want fuel. They also want Marines. So we'll sell them all of that so we can get some money. now that we have a little bit of scratch, we know that Epiphany probably wants drugs, so let's go to Nova Max House. Try to buy all of the supplies, fuel, and drugs, and maybe heavy armaments that we can to maximize the amount of money we can make at Chalcedon. Charix, I guess. Trying to say that name. Okay, so we'll get drugs, because Chalcedon probably wants drugs. I mean, Epiphany probably wants drugs, and they do. They have supplies for sale. We cannot afford all of that, but we can afford the drugs. So that is what we want. And we want to get all of the drugs that we can, so we're now going to make our way over to Tibicina in the hopes that we can buy the remainder of our drug needs from them. Remember, if you are willing to buy, they are willing to sell to you, like any great corporation. Transaction. If you have coin, I have drugs. So we need about 40 or so. We're looking at 50, so let's do that. Cool. Now, what about supplies? We'll be able to buy. We'll take your supplies. Fuel. Let's go with the supply. Let's go with the supplies for now. Okay, there we go. So now back to Epiphany, where we will sell all the drugs. And then after that, to Chalcedon, where we will sell all the supplies. Alright, then we will slowly rebuild our fleet over time and be able to do what we need to do. Though we might get more dooms, I'm not sure. So that is something we could consider. I need to test if the AI is any good at piloting dooms, because, as I said, they're just not very good at piloting some of the other ships. Keep that transponder off, and away we go to Chalcedon to supply and fuel the space terrorists. Because who doesn't like a little good old-fashioned space terrorism? Really, who doesn't? Let's buy all the crew they can give us. And now let's go and make our way back. Well, also Connie wants fuel, right? Does Connie want fuel? Connie usually wants fuel. They're somewhat thirsty in a way. Alright, so let's go. So, Connie. Fuel. Excellent. So we made a good chunk of change off of that, and now let's go back home and see what we can find there. Alright guys, but that will be next time. Go ahead and leave me a comment below. Tell me what you liked about the episode, what you didn't, what you'd do differently. And leave a like on the video if you liked the video. Comment, subscribe, ring that bell. And yeah, share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.